Hello and welcome. Today I want to talk to you about using affirmations when you're struggling to conceive. So if you're brand new here, my name is Bettina. And the reason I want to share this is because when we were struggling with infertility, if you don't know our story, we had 3 losses in less than 12 months. I'll leave the link below and you can go and check out my full story. But honestly, when I was working at getting back to a happy place, so I took a big break after our 3rd loss and was really working at getting back to feeling positive and hopeful again. Affirmations were key for me. It was something I did every morning. I had a real morning routine going on there for a while. And it honestly helped to bring me back from such a dark place. With any of you who have lost a baby or gone through a failed IVF round or just really struggling, you know how I felt. I was in a really dark place. And affirmations were just like a little light that I could bring whenever I felt myself struggling. So whilst I had this beautiful morning routine where I practiced affirmations and I really focused on positive visualizations, then throughout the rest of my day, whenever I kind of got stuck in a negative spiral, I would have an affirmation ready and I would just take a moment, just take a deep breath. No one even knew I was doing it. And I would just repeat the affirmation to myself. And it just was like this little touchstone, this little reminder that I was strong enough and I was doing this and I was okay. And of course, it didn't immediately make me have a positive mindset all the time, but little by little, it helped to put me in a better frame of mind instead of getting lost in that cycle of how do I get used to this idea of never having another baby? I'm hopeless, my body is broken. And you know that negative spiral you get trapped into, instead of going down that road, the affirmation would be like this stop sign. I'd be able to give myself this pause to go, no, I'm okay. And I would repeat an affirmation to myself. So the words you choose for your affirmation, I really think they need to be something that you relate to and you feel called to and you really feel inspired by. So for me personally, I kept it really simple, and it would be something like, my body is healthy and strong and I am ready to conceive a baby. But you pick what works for you. I'll leave a link to a blog post below where I'll give you a whole bunch of different ideas for affirmations, and maybe there's something that jumps out to you that's probably the right one for you. I also like to use different affirmations for different stages of my cycle, so for different things that I was focusing on. When I got my period, I would often feel quite negative, so I would use an affirmation at that time that was relevant to that. So in my fertility yoga course, I go into different affirmations for the different stages of the cycle. And then of course during ovulation, I was focused on really opening up my body to the possibility of conception. And then during that 2-week wait, it was really about managing the stress of waiting and that expectancy and really trying to stay open and positive and hopeful. So affirmations, they don't have to be complicated. They don't have to be used with any special ritual. For me, it was literally just this reminder to take a breath, to give myself some positive words, and to not get stuck in a negative cycle. So nice and short and sweet today. That's all I wanted to share with you. If you use affirmations, I would love to hear yours if you would share them in the comments below. Otherwise, just say hi because I like to know who's dropping by. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next one. Namaste.